Hey guys, this is Matt Maddox along with Travis Worthington, Boot Camp Coordinator, and the heart and soul of all Soul Winners Boot Camp, Caleb Maddox. We're excited about sharing with you some very important details about our once-in-a-lifetime incredible opportunity, Soul Winners Boot Camp at our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. Travis, tell us a little bit about what people that will still have not yet registered, where they can register, maybe some information about the hotel and the whole transportation system. Give us a few details about the boot camp.
Definitely. If you have not registered and you still plan on registering, please plan on registering quickly. Slots are filling up. We're only 7 days away. You can register at bootcampamerica.tv. And our registration is very easy and simple. You just go on and step by step. It'll only take you 5 minutes and you'll be all set to go. Registration is only $50. There was an ad put out in the prospectus that was $250. It's only $50 to register. For hotel information, you can go to the Red Roof Inn. We also have hotel information on our website. And
in fact, let me ask you this, Trav. The Red Roof Inn is about how far from the church?
It's about a 5 minute walk or so.
Okay. What's the name of the church the boot camp's going to be held at?
The name of the church is actually Brother Staten's Church, and the church address is 1501 Northwest Columbia Road.
Okay, so boot camp technically starts Thursday night at 7:30, and you would recommend people to show up about what time?
You are going to want to get there early. Seats are going to go quickly. We're presuming standing room only.
Okay.
So you're probably going to want to get there probably around 6:30 or 6 to register. You're going to have to, if you haven't registered earlier in the day, registration opens at 3 o'clock.
So they're at the church?
They're at the church, not at the hotel. We will not be having registration at the hotel.
Now, people are welcome to stay wherever they want.
Correct.
The Red Roof Inn, the rate, we have a very special rate. I think all they got to do is just mention they're with Boot Camp America. I believe the rate is what, $125?
Yes.
Okay, to find out, if you want to call the Red Roof Inn, the number is 202-289-5959. A couple of things I want to throw out there. We just want to cover as many details as we can. Soul Winners Boot Camp is a very aggressive, hands-on training, take it to the streets type conference. So, we're not going to be dressing up at all. We're going to be wearing casual dress throughout the whole thing, even at the sessions. The night services will be casual dress, so you know how to pack. You are going to want to bring probably 2 outfits per day because it is right in the middle of the summer. We are going to be taken to the streets. In fact, as far as the transportation, this is very important. The church does not have parking where we'll be having the boot camp. They actually rent that church out. Therefore, you're going to need to take the Metrolink. Am I right, Travis?
Correct.
So basically, to do that, what do? They just, from their hotel, they jump on the Metrolink and get to the church?
Correct. And you can buy a Metro Pass at any Metro station. You just go in, you're going to put in your money, and it will give you a Metro Pass. You're going to need a Metro Pass for all 3 days, especially on Friday and Saturday. We're doing a Metro outreach on Friday, and on Saturday you'll also need it. And you're going to need it Friday night for our prayer walk. So you're going to need it for Friday and Saturday at least, and you might as well get it Thursday so you come in instead of driving up to the church. Brother Staten and Brother Rhodes highly recommend that you take the Metro, and there's no parking at the church. They rent all those parking spots out.
Okay. What I want to say one more thing is, Trav, I'm very excited about us doing this. First time ever bringing the Soul Winners Boot Camp to Washington, D.C. We are anticipating anywhere from 300 to 400 people. We have an incredible amount of people registered at this very moment. We've been getting calls every day from pastors and youth pastors, bringing groups of 25, 15. They're coming from California, from Washington, from Texas, from Sweden. We're having people come from basically all over the world. There's a great deal of excitement. What's awesome, Travis, we're going to be doing some sessions. In fact, we have Tim Downs who's going to be doing a couple of sessions. We have Greg Godwin, David Smith, Jeremy Foster, Aaron Bounds, Travis and Tim Sistrunk and Chester Wright. It may sound like a lot of sessions, but they're going to be shorter. And then, of course, I'll be doing 4 or 5 sessions about evangelism, personal soul winning, discipleship, and guest follow-up. Now, very important before we close this video that you understand that Soul Winners Boot Camp is basically exactly like the ministry of Jesus. Jesus was very aggressive. I mean, he hit the streets. He said, I must needs go through Samaria. He went to Zacchaeus' house. He went and ministered to the woman at the well. He said, I'll leave the 99 and go after the one lost sheep. But the other facet of the ministry of Jesus was very compassionate. He hugged children. He held lepers. He touched and healed the sick. He fed the poor. He was concerned about people that were hurting and hungry. So at Soul Winners Boot Camp, Trav, not only are we going to be impacted and challenged at the sessions, but what makes Soul Winners Boot Camp so special is that we're taking it to the streets. Tell us a little bit about our outreaches real fast.
Our outreaches are going to be three primarily outreaches. Our first outreach is going to be a metro outreach where we're all going to split up and go out, and we're going to be getting on metros and going to stops. So when people are leaving the district and going home, they're going to get out, and we're going to hand out cards. We have 20,000 church cards to hand out.
20,000 people in our nation's capital are going to encounter radical Pentecostals that are on fire for God and know how to win souls. We plan on baptizing people in the streets. We plan on seeing people receive the Holy Ghost. It's going to be electrifying. Last but not least, Trav, is our Kids Reaching Kids. This is a new thing. Caleb here, my boy, is 6 years old. And he's actually coming to Washington, D.C. And this will be his first ever Soul Winners Boot Camp. And I am very excited because we have Shannon Peacock, who's an incredible children's evangelist. That Travis actually going to be doing 4 sessions on evangelism, correct?
Correct.
And they'll be taking our kids to the streets as well and training them how to be soul winners. I think that is so revolutionary that whole families can come to boot camp. And you can bring your kids. I'll bring my 6-year-old boy. I want him to be impacted at a young age on how to be a soul winner. So, Travis, is there anything else that we need to cover or inform people about what's going on with boot camp?
You know what? And while closing, in 30 seconds, tell us, you know, what they can expect and why they should come to boot camp.
Okay, number one, you're going to be encouraged. You're going to be impacted. You're going to receive a fresh burden and passion. You're going to hear revolutionary, out-of-the-box, non-traditional methods that are effective at reaching people. We want to reach millions, folks. Gone are the days where we want to try to win 1 soul a year. We're going to break that mold. So Soul Winners Boot Camp, you can expect intensity, you can expect faith, you can expect the gifts of the Spirit, you can expect to watch people get baptized in the streets, watch people receive the Holy Ghost in the streets. And I would encourage you, if you have not yet registered, go to bootcampamerica.tv and register today. Tell your friends about it. Tell your family about it. Bring your children. Bring your youth groups. Let's get to DC, folks. Or you're welcome to call our office if you have any questions whatsoever at 727-522-1002. We're very excited. We love you. We believe in you. And in your face, devil, we are coming to Washington, D.C.